What up? What up? What up? Man. Um, so Tesla today opened here on a gap up above 390. Could not get above my 40268. We actually went to like 404. You know what I'll do is I'll make another line here. So I'll make it magenta. Just quickly on Tesla though, this is what we held end of day. So we're watching that for the next few days. IWM week along with the other indices. Amazon was just in this back and forth all day. The strong ones, coin was super weak. The strong ones were Apple and Microsoft. Just straight launch. New all-time high on Apple going to 250. And Microsoft got over yesterday's level, but closed right there, so not as strong. Now, for SPY, let's zoom out. Sorry, I hate coughing into the microphone. Take off this pre-market low stuff. All right, so a little bit of a rollover here. So I'm going to be watching for this. Like, what is the slope of what's happening right now? I'm going to say it's this. We got to get over this for me to be long. We're in a bull market, so it probably goes. Now, we're going to do this. Check that out. And check this out. Don't know when that's going to go. Let me go to the 5-minute and see if we can dive into what happened today. All right. You know, I'm going to use a clean chart. So I just marked up some stuff that I don't want to be. Oops. Wow. Clean chart. SPY. Okay, so clearly we're losing these previous day levels. All right, so what did we hold yesterday? Here. Let me do yellow. It's completely different. This was a big point, right? Swung high. That's the high. Let me do here because I don't want to mark ever one candle. Not ever, but oh, look at this. Kind of lined up with this here. I guess that's okay. But if you make this more like a zone, you have to get over the zone. Ooh, this lines up. Look at that. Today's pre-market high was Friday's high day. So now we have, like, let's say we're just opening up here. We never got to the pre-market high and we never got to this double top pre-market high thing. Let's make this black. Can't even see it. Okay. So now you kind of get this bear flag thing, which we have not seen a lot of bear flags go. But right here, this little pre-market level, we bear flagged off of it to the downside. So This was the very last spot we bounced. We actually did it twice here, and then we never got above that. So that's why I was like pretty bearish today. Now, let's say the day is starting out and you're like, okay, what's going to happen, right? Like, how do I play this? All you can do is make a trend line. And then you're like, where's this going to go, right? It's like, maybe this. We just flushed through it. So nothing bullish was working. And I said in the chat, there's no bullish thesis here. There's nothing bullish going on yet. All right, so we have some more slope down, right? Let me go. It's not dark enough. Here we go. And we kind of were going like this, and we just flushed below. I put this on my screen during that time of day, and I said, does this flush up? Or flush up? Does this pop up? And we just went down. Now, this is that VOMI action we talk about. If you go to my YouTube, it's called VOMI, V-O-M-Y. This is an inverse VOMI. I'm going to start calling it a bullish VOMI. Bullish VOMI, okay? Bullish VOMIs make a new low and pop up. Here's the thing, though. That happened here. What's set up on my screen right now happened right here. This is a wedge. Okay, let's just look at the... I'm running out of colors here. I hate to use green because stocks and stuff. All right, I guess right there. So I'm like, all right, at this point in the day, this was the only thing we saw. This right here was huge. This wick down. We never got like higher. And then we flush. Anytime you have a bullish, bearish engulfing in a downtrend, you're going to get lower. Let's go to the 3 minute and see if there's kind of any. Yeah, way easier to see on the 3 minute. So, downtrend, right? As I was saying when we started, we couldn't get over this. Certainly couldn't get over opening price. We have a bearish engulfing. Bearish engulfing. Bearish engulfing. Try to come up, bearish engulfing. Wick down. Bearish engulfing. When you see those wick downs too. Now, when that changes, that's when you know things are going to reverse. Hasn't changed yet. Bearish engulfing, bullish engulfing. So it's like, wait and see what's going to happen. Look what the last candle body closed. Right about there. You need above. Boom, boom. And we never got here, like the last green candle. We never got above that, or I mean below that. Sorry, we never got above that. Now, we're not chasing this stuff down here. And if we actually had in the chat, we're talking about how RSI at this point was extremely low. Okay, it went here to 20. And I don't know, this one's 19. On Webull, it said 9 for whatever reason. Oh, probably because this is a 3 minute chart. Let me see if that's wrong or right. I'm talking out of my ass. Yeah, look, see? 8.87 on the RSI. I don't recall ever seeing it that low except for Silicon Valley Bank, which went bankrupt overnight. So, you're gonna bounce. And this entire time here that you lose this 30, see on RSI right there, it says 30. This is like, you can't short this, okay? So here's the thing. Where is SPY when RSI is at 30? It's right there. So it's right here. RSI crosses 30. SPY's right here. Right, actually it's right here. So you want to see where SPY is when we get to 30 again. See it's at 30, see it's at 30. This is bullish divergence. Let me draw a line from SPY's right here, and then it's right here. Okay, so see, here, I'm gonna make this white, and I'm gonna make it dotted. Okay, so SPY is lower. It is 605.50 instead of 606, but you're back at 30 RSI, okay, on the upside. You're not coming down, you're coming up again. That's like pretty bullish. Now, does that mean I'm going to get into calls there? No, but it just means we're in this little uptrend, and then we actually came up higher, okay? We made after this low a day, look, I can't even, I have this low a day. This is technically a little higher, and then we kept making higher lows, okay? Then we pushed up, but that's not even what I want to talk about. This is what I want to talk about right here. A lot of people probably won't even last to how long I've been talking. Sorry. Let's get rid of all this stuff. None of this stuff really matters, honestly, right now. It only mattered in the morning. Okay. We're making like new lows, right? Here. I'm like, all right, so we're making a new low. What's going to happen? We came down under my trend line, but we never got here. And see how we held this? That's like a new support. What's going to happen? So we went like this and like this. Multiple touches. That's why I'm not doing this. There's not multiple touches. This has multiple touches. Okay? So when we went here, I can fix that. And we're like, what's going to happen with this apex, right? We're going to go here. This is, if you want to save this in your notes, this is a bull trap. This is a bull trap, okay? We popped above the highest point where we had 1, 2, 3 touches. The fourth touch here went above. A lot of times the third touch comes up. I think it didn't happen here because we didn't touch the bottom. That's my guess. But look on the bottom, 1, 2, 3. The third touch we broke down. The top, it's a 5-minute chart, so sometimes on the settings, on the time frame, it changes. Let me see on the 15 if the 3 touch rule is in effect. Look, 1, 2, 3. So we did pop above on the 15, but we never got, you could say fibs. Let's go high a day candle here to here. So we never got above the 0.5, which isn't even a real fib. But we definitely never got to the 0.68. And you're just looking for the halfway point. Are we getting strong here? I just said this 606.50, right? Look at those 2 touches here. Touch, touch. Then we flushed. Touch, touch, flush. Came higher. Okay, so, and then let me draw the megaphone. This was like the biggest thing to me. I was like, we're kind of making this ascending triangle. Like, don't even look at that yet. Let's just look at this. This is what I was seeing. We have, I'll do the red for the lowers. Okay, lower, see how these are all lower lows? LL, lower low. Up here, we are higher. Let's make them green. It's the same color as the candle for all you OCD people. Higher, higher, even higher. So if we're going to go even higher, what are we going to do? We're going to go even lower, which is exactly what we did. This is where I got out right there, but you could have just held till the end of the day. Okay? So this megaphone thing, right? First I had it drawn to there like I had, and I was like, oh, all right. And if you saw my other chart, I had a level here at 606.50. That was from the previous day. Let me see if I could find why I have that level. Don't know why I had it. We struggled to get over it here on December 4th, and we finally went above, and I was like, we touched that so many times. That's a level that I marked. So It's a good thing I did too, because SPY contracts from this spot went 500%, 500%. So it was a tremendous, tremendous entry right here on that level. That was really freaking cool. So now let's look at the chop zone. This is the chop zone, right? So it's from 8 a.m. to 11, 8, 9, 10, 11, 3 hours of chop. Now, could you have played that break? Of course. Could you have played this break? Either that or this, right? Let's call it the first one right there. You hold and you get the calls. What about this break? Yeah. I think people did calls from here actually. Maybe I even alerted them. I don't remember. I was looking downside, so I really didn't do too many calls. All the way up to this spot, which as you see on my other chart, I haven't touched this one. This has been a level, okay? I was like, if we pop there and get this engulfing, sorry, I keep switching back and forth. See how we got this bearish engulfing? I actually was in sooner. Was I watching the 3-minute? As soon as it went red, I was like, I'm in. Like, it's just such a big zone. I don't know. I don't know how I did it, honestly, anymore. It's been hours. So, let's just a little recap here on SPY, which SPY is really hard to trade at all-time highs with the VIX super low. But we have this big drop, okay? So let me go here. Short position. Short position. You're in here and you're like, all right, risk reward. I don't know how far you want to go. Let's just go to where it went. But you're like, I'm in short here on the bear flag and I'm only risking the high a day. Okay? Now clearly we just kept going. Now, let's do this one. Another short position. Gosh, this is so stupid. Won't let me drag it. Now, obviously, we made a new low. Okay? This, tough one on a lotto. Tough to say what you want to risk. I would probably risk here because of this last place we flushed here and here. Pick one. But the point is, outside of the flushes, you only really had these scalps. Scalp. You're working your tail off 8 to 11 a.m. It's just a lot of work. Okay, so let's clear this all out. Remove all the drawings. Okay. Now let's look at the line chart. Let's see how it works with the markers. I don't think that'll work. Why does it do a middle marker? It's so weird. So weird. Anyway, what is this one that says baseline? Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, shoot, I'm just seeing this right here. Look at that. Look, we lost this bear flag, rejected it here, and then we came back and retested it. Oh, wow. How am I just seeing that right now? Oh, it's just harder to see on the candle chart. Wow. Well, I had that marked anyway, so, maybe a lot of luck today. But that was just huge. I wish I went heavy. I'm so scared to get puts in this market. I can't even see anywhere that spot, except for the line chart. Look. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we rejected here. See this? So at 7:40 a.m., 2, 3, 4 minutes, we went up to this spot, rejected it for a flush. I think I called those puts, honestly. I know I called this bear flag here. Came all the way back up and lost it. And then look at this big, it's just a giant bear flag today. Look at that. If you go to Google and type in bear flag, bear flag. Bear Flag Fish Co. No. Bearish flag structure. Freaking says right there. Dude, there's so many on my screen right now. Let me get a screenshot. Did you mean bear flag? Yes, I meant bear flag. Okay, I can't even take the screenshot. Anyway, I can't take a screenshot. Trust me. Here, let me change this. There we go. Bear flag. Tell me that doesn't look exactly like this. And that's the wrong one. I messed up the transformation. I clicked the wrong one. Okay, let me do this again. Tell me this doesn't look exactly like boom. And that's on the 1 minute chart. All right, 20 minutes, but there's a lot of chop, a lot to go over. That this is why my bias was short. We never got back here. This first bear flag of the day, we were never back there. So, all right. Tell you what, if you watch all the way through, leave a, what should be the emoji? How about just bear and a flag? The bear flag. Put that in. Bear flag. All right. Bye, guys.